Crying out loud. All right, we are live. We are live. I hope you got your big girl panties on. You're getting a little taste of what goes on behind the scenes here on the show. But we are live. This is episode 232 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. I can't remember if we did jazz hands yesterday. I was just talking to someone. I think we did it. Okay, so we did not do jazz hands yesterday. So there we go. Jazz hands. Jazz hands, and this is the makeup for the jazz hands yesterday. There you go. Walter's doing jazz hands. Babyface P. Babyface P. Let's see the jazz hands. Okay, there you go. Walter. Okay, Walter's taking out boogers with 762.
762 54 booger picking. Woo!
Yeah, okay. Not exactly what we want to see, but thank you. Thank you, nevertheless.
I got to get my medicine. That's what it is.
Yeah. We are live. We are live. And the topic of our show tonight is GYROJET rocket guns, which I just recently discovered. I know all you gun nerds out there are like, oh, I've heard of that before because I know everything.
Are you talking about this Hal Flatermouse video where they actually got to shoot one?
Yes. Not that. Not just that.
I saw that 2 weeks ago. Just saying.
I mean,
congratulations to you, babyface P.
I remember the GYROJET as a youngster growing up, like when the gun magazines that come out, or the big thick catalog ones that list all the guns, and you see that GYROJET. What? That's cool. Look at that. And then
it never actually got produced, though, really, did it?
Yeah, it did. But the ammo, it was 50-50 whether you're going to get a good launch or not, because that's basically what you're doing. It's a rocket, So sometimes they went, and other times they went out like normal, So
yeah, it looked in the Tau Flatermouse. How do we pronounce that? Tau Flatermouse. Tau Flatermouse. Yeah, it looks like they go kind of slow because they could actually slow down. They weren't doing high speed or anything. And they could slow it down and actually see it sometimes. So yeah, it didn't look like it was going too fast or super accurate. But here's how I found out about it since we're just jumping in here with this. We're going to talk about this and other news, but I found out about it because I came across a movie from 1989 called Collision Course. Who out there, people, have seen the movie? I'm a movie fan. These two guys here with me don't know anything about movies. They don't see movies at all. This movie has Jay Leno, who is a car guy.
Pardon you. Pardon me. Pardon everybody. I went to the theater on Sunday, by the way.
Oh, really? What did you go see?
We went and saw Christopher Robin.
Christopher, what? Okay.
Yeah.
As I said before, these guys don't know shit about movies.
It was entertaining.
Okay. That I don't know if I would even watch that when it comes out on Netflix. I think that had the guy who was Obi-Wan Kenobi in there, right? Yes.
And then the young English, not the English woman who's plays in the Marvels, what's her name? She's hot anyway. She's cute anyway. So
okay.
Yeah, I forget her name.
I don't know who you're talking about, but
yeah.
All right.
Anyway, back
we'll
to
look it up. Yeah. After you interrupted me, I was talking about Jay Leno, car guy. He was in a movie. Him and Pat Morita. Who knows who Pat Morita? Babyface, you know who Pat Morita is?
Pat Morita is the
Mr. Miyagi-san.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi-san and Jay Leno in a movie with cars. I figured, hey, I'll just, I have a lot of editing to do around here, so I figured I'd look at this movie. In this, basically, the movie is about it's about this Japanese dude steals a turbo back in the late 80s. Remember, Babyface wouldn't remember this because I think he was like 6 months old or something back in the 80s. But the Japanese, everyone in America was afraid like the Japanese were going to take over America. Do you remember that?
Yeah, well, they were buying everything up and all that stuff.
Yeah. And you see where all that went to. But the thing is that so they were making a lot of movies, right? And in this about the Japanese thing, there's several of them out there. But so this guy steals like a turbo and brings it to America. And then there's an American car company owner who's trying to steal the turbo, and they're killing a whole bunch of people. And it's a very typical 80s movie, which I love. I'm into that kind of stuff. But in the movie, the bad guy had one of these guns, the GYROJET rocket gun. So are we boring you, babyface?
Yeah, I'm here to talk about movies. That's totally what I come to this podcast for. Not guns.
We're talking about guns. Did you hear me say guns?
Man, he's got Patrick Gar disease. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what's. I don't know. No, I know what it is. His woman is not there, so he's kind of like.
I got a new toy that I'm investigating.
Antsy right
cocky,
now.
A little cocky. Yeah.
I got a new toy that I'm investigating real quick.
We'll
show it off during gun porn section.
Yeah. Let me give you a little hint, babyface. Get you some lotion. Go off in the closet. Handle your business. Come back with a better attitude.
Oh, dear.
So anyway, I saw this GYROJET gun in the movie. I will not be. Lola's giving me notes telling me I have to do shout outs. I'm going to do that in a second. So I saw this GYROJET gun in the movie, and I was like, is that even a real thing? Or is that, I was watching this weapons. Is that real? Is that a thing? So when I looked it up, I saw the TUSC Fledermaus video, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on Wikipedia about it. There's things out there, so it's for real. There you go. Oh, I guess nobody's interested in that. All you supposed gun nerds don't find that interesting. Whatevs. Whatevs. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about Donald Trump. Let's talk about Donald Trump quitting the White House. How about that? Let's have that conversation.
Never gonna happen.
Have you not taken your medicine or something, or what? I mean, he's not quitting the White House. Come on.
Now you want to wake up. Now you want.
He's not quitting anything, Holmes. He's not quitting a thing. So. Yeah.
Well, today's Wednesday, so I was in the barbershop, and there's a dude. Yeah, there was a dude in there like, oh, this is it. This is the end. And I'm not a super Donald Trump fan. I could give two craps about Donald Trump. I just care about my gun rights and the rest of the stuff of the Constitution and my freedoms. But this guy was like all excited because he thought, oh, you know what? This is it.
He was happy about it?
Fun. And I was like, dude, where have you been for the last year or so? Because every single thing is it.
So my question is for these people that, do you really like to see your country all fucked up? I mean, like it is right now, with people doing all this weird shit?
I think yes.
Well, some people do like it, but they don't really realize what it's really like when it really gets up. If it got really bad, just take the news doesn't show you Venezuela. The news doesn't show you Nicaragua. The news doesn't show you what's going on in South Africa, by the way. Which is not very pleasant. Right?
I mean, they don't even cover that much what's happening in Hawaii. Like Hawaii's getting hit with a hurricane or whatever.
Well,
but America is like a weird place right now because I think there's a dichotomy of there's certain crazy things happening, and not just in America, I think around the world. And at the same time, America's doing pretty well right now, man. Stock market's hitting all-time new highs. I mean,
Well, that's yes.
Yeah. Babyface is rolling around in brand new Mustangs.
Woo! I don't understand why people are so like crazy angry about Trump in office. Things are going really well
because their person didn't win. Their person was supposed to win. They were told that she was the greatest thing since sliced whatever tampons.
Yeah.
And she didn't win. Then there's nothing they don't realize that the more they squawk about it, the more people like Donald Trump. It's the bottom line. And the more people come to see him as what he is, they don't care about Stormy Daniels. They don't care about all this other stuff. I think the more the media comes down on Trump, I think the more because if you're in one camp or the other, so obviously there's the people who hate, and then there's the people who love unconditionally. Here, let me lock the screen. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
But the thing is I think the people in the middle of those two things, they're getting burnt out on all this. I think the media is doing the same thing that they did to help him get elected in the first place.
Well, yeah, They're making it sound like everybody hates him, and everybody doesn't hate him. It's not that if everybody would have hated him, he wouldn't have got elected.
Should have seen the turnout at the damn rally the other day.
Oh, I bet.
Couldn't even make it inside. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
but I don't really see what's the thing to hate. Like I don't see the super hate thing. I don't really care about what kind of porn stars he paid off. I mean,
look at the people idolized Bill Clinton because of his escapades. You know,
people don't even know.
People really did.
People don't even know half the things that Bill Clinton really did.
Well,
I'm just telling you something. People don't have. They don't have a. I don't think we saw. Like all we saw was there was that movie star chick, and then there was Monica Lewinsky, right? That's not really all the stuff that Bill Clinton got up to.
Well,
people don't really know about all that stuff.
Yeah, but once again, he was idolized because of that. People thought, oh, he's a badass, you know, he's a cool dude, you know. So those same people go, oh, Donald Trump. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, come on, man. You're the guys that lowered the bar with Clinton. So now. And Trump isn't bad at all. I mean,
but I don't even think Clinton was the first person to do all that. I don't think JFK was the first dude sneaking people in, sneaking chicks into the White House and all that. Come on now.
The Democrats, one of their idols, what's his face, Roosevelt, the crippled dude, he was banging chicks. He had a secretary. He was banging. No, you laugh, but he had side chick too.
Everyone has their skeletons in the closet. Wasn't like Abe Lincoln messing around with dudes?
Well, that's what I don't. Well, how do you confirm that? You know, that's a little long.
Okay. You know. There's lots of stuff. That's the point. I think there's always those things, and it does. Like, where does it really matter? Like, does that really affect? For me, I just want to be free every day. How am I living my life? I think people are getting themselves. What is it, like Trump derangement syndrome? People are getting themselves like worked into a lather. Yet, how is their everyday life is really not that bad?
Well, a lot of these people that are worked in a lather are not moving forward. So they blame Trump on the fact that they're not moving forward.
They think they're not moving forward. That's not necessarily true. Well, they just have this perception that everything's bad, even though it's not. What is it that's so horrible?
Whether it's bad for me or you or them, you know, some people aren't moving forward. And they always want to blame it on somebody else, you know, instead of
like what's bad that wasn't bad before is the thing I'm saying to you.
Oh, well, things are better now. Hell, the economy's going like crazy. You know, the jobless rates are low. Even for the minorities, the jobless rates are getting really low. But that's not good enough for these leftists because that's not their chaos. A good economy in normal times doesn't play into their game plan.
The doom and gloom.
For chaos, yes. You got to have chaos and doom and gloom for the leftists to be happy.
I don't get that. And I've never understood the whole I've never understood why lefties feel like they want to control everything. That's the impression I get.
They always say
control your life.
Get the Republicans out of my bedroom. But they want to tell everybody else what they should be doing.
Exactly. I've never understood that.
I think that's why they're burning. I think that's why they're burning people out on it, because people are looking at it and going like, "What the hell? You dudes supposed to be the people of freedom. Leave everyone alone. Let them do their thing." That goes across the board. You know, like I believe in. I don't really care what people get up to, as long as it doesn't affect me, doesn't hurt children, things like that. You know, if you're not taking stuff that's not yours, then
live and let live. You know, and but just don't come and try to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
So you know what, we kind of got off on a tangent here. You guys want to do? Let's do some shout outs real quick. Look at the chat. I'm sure I don't know if people have got things going on in the chat. I'll start from the top. Special K was #1. Shout out to him. Tyven Show says he was #1, and also STL Storm Spotter says he's the first loser.
All right.
So the battle is on for #1 spot.
Throw the firsties in the steel cage. Let them fight it out.
Yeah, we should do that. We should have like
we gotta have
we should start our own mutant leagues.
Hey, if you have like a the people in the chat have their own little figurine, like their what is it, the game like
an avatar?
Yeah, and then you have this like steel cage and you throw them in and they go at it, you know, it's like
and see who comes out of there alive. Like, then they'll have to train up their avatar, like Pikachu or some nonsense.
They work them and everything, you know, and like playing Wii bowling. That's what it is. Like you can
get messy. I think we should have a competition. See who's the craziest. Who's the craziest out there? That's no.
I don't know how you rate crazy, man. One person's crazy is normal. You know what I'm saying?
Have you looked at have you looked at that Cortez woman's eyes? That's straight crazy.
She's a fucking nuts.
That's straight crazy.
And when they get that, like, oh yeah, when they get that look in their eyes, kind of like what was that guy, that one politician that had the freak out where he yelled really loud, and after that,
Can you believe that one thing ended his whole presidential run?
Was that guy from Colorado or something like that? I think so. Howard Dean.
Yeah, Howard Dean. It's northeast someplace, isn't it?
Oh, really? Okay.
But he was doing well up until that, and then it just
Vermont. Wasn't he Vermont?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah. No, not to digress into that thing, but when that happened, I went, "What happened to that dude? Is that really what happened?" There had to be something in the background, something. Probably.
You know what? I am trying to do the shout outs, Lola Strange, but Babyface P and Walter Keller keep pulling me back in.
I gotta get some medicine. I'm just too
They keep pulling me back down, and then the people blame Walter right now. Blame Walter, Babyface P. Send them like, please shut up, Babyface P, so that I could
get my shout out. Call me out. All right, this is good timing. Do your call outs. I got to make a phone call for like 2 minutes.
What? Who are you calling? Who are you calling?
My father.
Okay, I was gonna say, can the rest of us hear this conversation? But I don't know.
I mean, we're buying
Mr. Face P. I don't know if we want to. I don't know if we want.
One of his friends is moving, and they want to sell us their couch. So I need to call him real quick.
Oh, okay.
All right. Fine. All right. Say what's up. Say what's up to your dad for us. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I think I'm pretty sure Babyface's dad is like way out there more than him. What do you think?
He's very conservative.
Oh, okay.
Way more than I am.
That's cool.
How on the Walter scale of conservatism?
No, he's Walter level.
Oh, okay, he's
100% Walter level.
And really, I'm not. I am in certain things, but other things I'm not. So you just have to know which ones I'm not.
Okay. I'm not telling you anything that's going through my mind right now. I don't even need to get into that. Tyven, let me see. I shouted out Tyven, Richard Hughes, Rich Runner, Ghetto Dr. Phil, the Archangel as well in here. By the way, everyone hit the thumbs ups, okay? Hit the thumbs ups. Enjoy this. I'm not going to be on Thursday, not going to be on Friday. You guys aren't going to see us again till the next Free for All Monday.
Monday.
So, yeah. Music lovers here as well. Boss Hog. I shoot my AK naked.
Ooh.
Let's see who else we got. James Lawson. And I'm going through it. Strange Media moderator, SoCal Gunner as well. Enrique Q. And let me see. Chris Bullis, opt out of gun control. And I hope I'm going to see some of these people on Saturday. Moobutt is here. Sergeant Poppy. And Jerry Woodman. Justin E. as well. Tacos and French fries. CB also in here. Vanessa Kitty. Shout out to Vanessa Kitty. Jimway Jam also in here. Jimway Jam. Wicked Digger Shooting. Says, what's up, a Hank and gang?
Yo, man. Yo.
Let's see. And okay. CB, Vanessa Kitty. Try to Ron and Ron.
Oh, fuck.
Ron and Ron. Greg 98K. Leonidas of Spartan.
Oh, man. That's a nice name.
LV Louis Cypher. A8 DSC Rabbit.
Leonidas of Spartan.
Yeah. Infidels Unlimited, RTS guy, Larry Fulton as well, Pixamite, John Dieter, all those guys. John Dieter says, while you are all at the Okie Swamp, look out for Pogo. Laugh out loud. I don't know what.
Pogo,
do you know what Pogo? What Pogo is?
A comic, like a comic character?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Someone's gonna have to explain that to me.
Yeah, explains that one to us.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Opt out of gun control says he's gonna be there on Saturday. Shout out to everyone who's gonna be there. Tell me here in the chat, and then we'll see who's gonna be there on Saturday.
We're gonna be there. Me and Will Killer Keller. So.
Yeah. Mr. FNH says he's loading up mags right now so he can go shoot. and he wants to know if anyone's shooting today. Walter, you were probably shooting today, but you're shooting every day technically.
Me?
Yeah, you're shooting because you're testing guns, right? If you finish.
Today I tested the PSL in the bullet trap, the Romanian PSL, but due to extraneous conditions, the test firing's been limited lately. So,
okay. Do I want to ask what that means?
Well, the upper thing.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Okay,
Upper
Richard
decker?
Hughes says he's going to be there on Saturday. The upper that we shall not speak of.
We're doing an upper decker. Somebody's
Yeah.
No. Okay.
No.
Whose house? Your house, Hank?
No.
You
No.
don't
On
even
Saturday,
know.
I'm good. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You
I don't
should
know if I want to
Google
know.
it. Google an upper decker. See what
No.
comes up.
You're not tricking me. You're not tricking me into that.
Lemonparty.com. Everybody go. Don't go there. Go
No,
actually.
don't start. Don't even start. So I think we did most of the shout outs. If anyone out there needs extra shout out, let us know and we'll be able to do that. I'm gonna show, I've got some swag in here I want to share with you guys. Little quick hint, it's from Olight, so something very cool from Olight that's here that I'm gonna share, that's coming up while I'm gone, so I'm gonna share it now. Walter also is gonna be telling us of a sale. Yes. And we're officially calling it the Hank Strange sale at Safety Harbor Firearms, right, Walter?
Sure, we can call it whatever you want, as long as people buy stuff.
Yeah.
You can call me Ray, you can call me Jay, just buy some guns.
Yeah, so there you go. So you're having like a blowout sale on the kegs, right?
Yes, the keg 12s we have in stock, whether it's 410, 20 gauge, 12 gauge, Remingtons, Mossbergs are all going on sale because we're not going to really make them anymore for the time being. So
yeah.
Hank, if you look in chat, they're explaining what an upper decker is.
Oh God, no, I'm not looking at. Now I'm not gonna look at the chat. I'm not. I refuse. You better now look at the chat because I'm not going.
Oh, I know what it is.
I don't want to know what it is. Come on, I already have a whole. Did you see that video that I sent you on Facebook? Someone sent me some crazy video. You guys go check your Facebook right now.
I need to go look.
Not the two crack women, is it? No,
Yes.
Oh my God! Fuck. Oh.
So that's a
fan. This will make you laugh.
A fan said that to me, and they were like, "You got to share this with Babyface." And because when I saw it, I was like, "Why are you sending me this? I don't need these images in my brain. I already have problems." And then they're like, "No, just share it with Walter and Babyface."
Look at those legs! Oh, don't do that!
Okay, no, don't even ask us about this thing because I don't want to really spread it. I just wanted to ruin Babyface. Look at him.
Jesus. Do not believe it anymore.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Oh God.
Yeah, I forgot who sent me that. Hold on, let me see.
No, but they're a horrible human.
The Gerald offers, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Media monitor.
John Johnson. John Johnson sent me that on Facebook. I'm not sure. I don't want to ruin anyone else's day. I just want to make sure I ruin Babyface's day. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty like ooh.
Yeah. So anyway, to get back to it, Walter's having a fire sale on the keg 12s. We'll talk about that.
Do we have numbers on what things are getting sold?
Yeah. Do you want to jump into that now, Walter?
Let's wait.
Hold on. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, because we need to do it in a way where I could pull that video out later, and then we'll have like a video explaining it and make it a little easier. Now Moobut wants me to text it to him. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Do I need to?
Oh, hey, you got put up there on another subject where they.
I can't. It's on Facebook, so it's not easy for me to share it.
Oh, the Walter book. Remember the Walter book? Did everybody see that?
Walter book? What about a Walter book? Somebody made one?
Find a link for that video and put it in the chat or something because people want to see
somebody made a Walter book.
Yes, someone who made the Walter book.
I see that. I haven't seen it.
Let me see if
someone did do a Walter buck actually.
Yeah. Let me.
That is true. There is a Walter buck.
Something that's really nice looking, not that scariness.
So there you go. There goes a Walter buck right there. Boom!
Boom!
Walter let me see. Oh, damn! That is dope.
An official
that
Walter
is awesome.
Even got dimples too. Look at it. Got dimples.
Look at that. Oh, Lord.
That is awesome.
Don't put Walter on money. He'll be printing those.
Oh no, I don't want to get a visit from the Pope from the Gestapo. No way.
Yeah, let me see who was it that sent me the Walter buck.
That's one thing they don't mess around with. Counterfeiters, they don't mess around with that stuff. No.
Oh, Howin Pinder sent me the Walter buck. So
yeah, that was
shout out to Howin for making that. And there's a bunch of other news things. I don't know if you guys have news stuff that you want to talk about.
I'll give you guys a sneak peek of what I bought today. Comes in this.
You bought a case,
a pistol,
a gun bag.
It comes in this.
It's a Ruger. Oh, wait.
That's all we got.
Did you get like a what? Are we up to Mark 7 yet?
450 Pistol.
450.
Really?
I've never shot 454 Casull, but I gave Tony the holsters
from Andrew's Custom.
Yeah, that one that had the crazy cant on it. It's a chest rig. It's not a hip holster.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It canted where the barrel is like sticking like straight out. And I was like, how would you carry this? Turns out it's for a chest rig, which makes so much more sense.
Yeah, that's what he ordered, right?
Yes.
Whatever it was he ordered.
Yeah, so that's for the 454 Casull, and then the belt and the holster for the Python looks so cool. Oh my god, it's super cool.
Did you take pictures?
I have one with my Python in it.
Oh, okay.
Not a euphemism.
Check this out. Walter has Bill Clinton money.
This is the queer $3 bill. It was brought up in the chat. I just happened to have it up on my cork board. I've had it in my room, in the gun room, since Bill Clinton was, whenever these things came out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in the front, it's got what you see, and then in the back is Disgruntled States of America, I think it is.
Oh.
So,
interesting. And then Babyface is throwing up pictures of the Python holster from Andrew's Custom Leather.
I don't know what series it is or what the name is. You have to ask Andrew.
I think it's from the cow. I want to think it's one of the Cowboy series for that, because the belt had the little bullet things. Someone out there will know that does the cowboy. What is the cowboy thing called? Like
cowboy action shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to call Sam and ask him what series it is, but it looks so cool with the gun in it.
Yeah. So get me some pictures, by the way, so that I can throw those up whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I'll storm into his office tomorrow and take some.
Yeah. So let's see. So there's several things I want to talk about. There's a whole bunch of different things going on in the news. So the GYROJET. So Babyface, had you ever heard of this GYROJET rocket gun?
I had briefly heard a couple little tiny snippets about it years ago, but I didn't really know anything about it until the Tauflator video came out.
Yeah.
It's a novel idea. But I see why it didn't take off. You get it?
Yeah. But it's probably cool. I mean, those are probably like super collector items now. Walter.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Walter, have you ever shot one of them?
No. I didn't even have. I've not possessed one. I've never seen one in person. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The funny thing is that when I look at the video from Tauflator Mouse, it's not like the movie, which is not funny, really.
Where it just like goes.
Yeah, it looks like a laser. You see this whole. The rocket is not really. There's not that much.
Not that exciting.
Yeah. Basically, it's just there's like some holes in the back of the cartridge, right, to stabilize it, and it's quieter, right? It's a quieter round and all that kind of stuff, but not really accurate.
It doesn't have the like explosion of a gunshot, so
yeah,
you don't need to like suppress it, and I don't think you really even need to wear ear pro. It's just weird.
It's more a release of gas that propels it versus.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have that explosive release is more like just like it burns inside the back of the or the projectile or the case.
Yeah. Do you want to make a rocket gun, Walter?
No.
No. Yeah, that ammo. I mean, the ammo is probably more rare than the gun.
Yeah, that's a tough one to find. Yeah.
Yeah. So that it was interesting though. It was interesting when I saw that. I thought, that's cool. If anyone out there has one of those, let us know. But that dude happened to have one, and Tall Flounder Mouse came across it. I think he just like linked up with him through social media, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is a good segue to one of the questions in chat. LV Louis Cypher is asking about suppressors. What 9mm suppressor I would suggest. Let me see if we still have it available on the site, because we're running.
Okay.
BDU is running a suppressor sale. Basically, it's free shipping if you buy a suppressor from us. And we have. And
BDU's Big Daddy Unlimited for anyone who doesn't know.
We have the PTP can, whatever theirs is. It's the 9mm can from theirs.
Okay.
Hank has one. He shot it before. For $360. I think that was a pretty good deal. So is
that the deal you guys have going on?
It's just we only have one that's in stock. We're trying to fire sale a couple things.
Okay.
Let's see what else we have.
So it's free shipping. You've got one PTP stock.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a 9mm can, that's not too bad. Personally, if I were buying only a 9mm can, oh man, it's a toss up between, to me, the Silencer Co. Omega 9, which is a little short one, or the regular Octane or Osprey, one of those two, if you can find a good deal on them. But for $360, the PTP is not a bad start.
If you're looking for like entry level, I think the PTP is good. We had it on the Scorpion, right? I think we had that.
I think so.
Yeah, we had an adapter from them, and we have it. I'm pretty sure there's video out there of that. But
of it on the
I think there's PTP video from that one. It's not bad. It's going to be a little bigger. I think there were two sizes, right?
Yeah, possibly. It wouldn't be my first choice, but because the price is so good, I would consider it a first choice. For $350.
That's like 22 prices, basically.
Yeah, you're talking 22. If all the prices were the same, I'm a Silencer Co. guy. They've treated me really way too well over the years, so I buy their stuff.
Liberty has some stuff too. Liberty suppressor.
The Liberty. So that's what. So I would have suggested the Liberty as a first can for everybody, but he says he wants 9mm only. If you want to shoot anything smaller than 9mm, including like 223, the Liberty Mystic X is like the way to go. I have one of their original Mystics. That thing is a freaking tank.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Liberty guys to come on. They're actually pretty cool. Those are the guys that did that integral suppressor, the upper for me. I forgot what that's called right now.
I bought my first can was the Liberty Mystic.
I think it's called the Leonidas. I think it's called the Leonidas because it was like we talked about
300 blackout.
Yeah, the 300 blackout Leonidas upper. It's titanium and all that kind of stuff. I'd really like to get the Liberty guys to come on, do some more stuff with them. They make good stuff. Suppressor industry is getting hit pretty hard right now.
They're I've had a couple. I sent my can back once for a baffle strike, and I had a couple questions about some stuff. And every time I've emailed in, it's either been, I think the guy's name is Dave, who owns the company, or his wife have like answered me directly, which is really cool.
Dave and Teresa Sayers.
Yeah, either one of the two has always answered my email personally, which is pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like about them. I mean, they're easy to like. The likelihood of us getting Silencer Co. to come on air, we can probably dig up Michael Jackson and get him back on the air with you guys live before we do that. So
I think we know the guys that run Q or something like that. Our Big Daddy Guns knows the Q guys. I've never shot any of their stuff, so I can't really speak to it.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm Silencer Co. all the way. Get an Osprey, get an Octane 9 and shoot the 158 grains out of whatever 9mm pistol you got, and it'll be stupid quiet. It'll make you giggle.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see what Jay Brennan is talking about.
About some plans.
Jay Brennan says, this might sound crazy, but where I live in Pennsylvania, my friend actually bought an estate sale from one of the gentlemen who designed the firearm. He has prototypes. What firearm are you talking about? Yeah, is that the GYROJET?
I'm guessing so, because that'd be really cool.
That would be awesome. Yes. Jay Brennan says, are these the GYROJETs from the 60s, you guys? Hell's yes. And if we can see it, yes, hell yes to that too. Yeah. I like that kind of stuff, man. I think that stuff is cool. Those are I'm always trying to convince Walter to bring those things back, but you know,
no.
I think we could perfect it, Walter.
No.
Okay, there you go. This is the I have this conversation with Walter very often.
There's a lot of other things to sell that are a lot easier to sell and easier to make.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. Just messing.
No.
Yeah. So like the Glock carbine. What can I say? What can I say? We can make that happen. The people want
the peeps.
Where did we see? Didn't we see this somewhere recently? We were talking about the Glock carbine.
The airsoft thing last night.
Oh yeah.
That's I'm still chuckling about.
Yeah. Airsoft. It must be a slow news week for some of these people.
I guess.
Yeah. So they're hitting up things
today.
Oh, hey, you know, who wants to go to Cancun and visit?
Right now,
all expenses paid. I'm totally down.
Cancun horror as 8 bodies, including 2 dismembered, in bags found on streets.
Whoa!
Yeah, Cancun is not as safe as it used to be.
No.
Anymore. Yeah, it's not so safe anymore. So
I think I pass on Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might want to go to Venezuela first.
I think no. No.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know Venezuela had what is it on the Richter scale? Like over 7.
They had an earthquake today.
Yeah, didn't I see that somewhere?
I don't know. I know that they say that the Ring of Fire is like shaking. So I guess they had there was a earthquake.
Venezuela struck by magnitude 7.3 earthquake. Yeah, Caracas, Venezuela, powerful earthquake. This is on USA Today.
If that shithole, can we call it that, of a country can't get any worse, now they just got hit by a freaking 7.7 earthquake, which is like.
Yeah, that place is not prepared for these kinds of things.
No, not even close.
It's like a perfect storm hitting Venezuela. Yeah. That's probably very, if it's not there, it's really close to being like hell on earth in Venezuela, man, for sure.
Oh, look at this.
I think I read somewhere today that, look at you getting pizza delivered in there. Oh, wow. That
is not homemade.
That's Costco.
Wow, that looks really good, actually.
Costco pizza, man. It's like Cheese Fest.
Wow, looks good.
Yeah, I got to get some more drink though. I got to summon some more drink.
Yes, I'm not gonna be involved in that.
Where's that? I'm looking on USA Today. I don't see it. I guess I'll just have to search up.
Yeah. Well, just search Venezuela. But I know I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I could pull this up. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Venezuela also wanted to connect their currency to Bitcoin or something like that.
Oh god. Oh, there it is, right there. 7.3.
Yeah, 7.3.
Grenada, Venezuela, Trinidad, Tobago, 29 miles from Carapano, Sucre, Venezuela.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 7.3 is a heavy ass earthquake.
That's a serious earthquake. Yeah. It was offshore, I guess. So.
So with inflation hurtling towards 1,000,000% and hunger spreading nationwide, President Nicolas Maduro on Friday outlined a radical plan intended to break the cycle. Amongst the changes, officially devaluing the currency about 90% and hiking the minimum wage by 3,000%. By Tuesday, one measure in the government's offensive, erasing of 5 zeros from Bolivar's notes, had already started its rollout in Caracas. And then they go on. So, I mean, they're thinking about doing something like their own. There's lots of they're trying to figure out what to do with this, and there's rumors and things like that out there that they want to link it almost to like a Bitcoin kind of thing to save. So if anything's going to kill Bitcoin, I think that will be it.
Because 17,000% inflation hasn't, failed yet. Let's screw with it more.
Yeah, so they have all that stuff going on. They got hit by a 7.3. That's definitely not fun, man. That's crazy. I'm just going through the news here, and then for Babyface, this will wake Babyface up. So did you hear that Post Malone had some like plane issues?
Yeah. I guess. Have you reached out to him and told him to get on the show yet?
No, I don't know.
That rapper dude that the wheels on the airplane weren't working right or something?
Yeah, something happened to his plane, and then people were like, "Oh, we hope you died."
Oh, that's not nice.
Damn, that's mean.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Not only will Post Malone die, but the poor pilot flying the plane will die. That's not
cool. But you know what's funny? Go ahead.
He's from Texas. He's a pretty strong 2A person.
Yeah. Why do I see Post Malone pictures with like his face is tattooed, and then there's pictures his face is not tattooed?
Because it didn't used to be tattooed, and then he got face tattoos, and they look ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Friends don't let friends get face tattoos.
There will come a day when he's not rapping anymore.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah.
And it will be like, what the fuck is wrong with
it is.
So he was interviewed, and he said he has a plan to, after the rap thing kind of subsides, he wants to go into country music. I was like, bruh.
Oh, he'll be welcomed open with open arms with face.
I think we can safely blame this all on Mike Tyson. For starting the face tattoo craze in America.
What's wrong with you, son? Why you got that stuff on your face?
Yeah. It's tastefully done. Tastefully done.
Yeah, like barbed wire or something like that. He's got.
The Archangel is watching from Starbucks, and he says a bunch of libtards are glaring at him. We need to show them more guns.
Yeah.
Show them this. Show them this to make them really angry. Look at that. I built this myself. Nobody knows it exists other than you guys.
Oh,
tell them that. Tell them
right. Hold on, let me dual wield here for a second. Boom.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
There you go.
I ain't being outdone, mofo.
Oh boy. You can't be outdone. You got rocket launchers and stuff like that over there. Hold on, let's see.
Dual Keg 12s.
Yeah, there you go.
So, and then, so Walter, have you heard about like the Hooters news? Is this old news or is it new news? What's going on with Hooters?
What's that?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna try to pull this up. There's lots of different places. I want to pull up something that's gonna be
Hooters news.
So right now, Hooters is having issues, right? There's Hooters troubles going on out there, and a lot of people are saying that the troubles, like they're cutting back and maybe not opening Hooters or closing Hooters down. And I think it's because like they're saying that millennials are not interested in boobies anymore.
Well, I got news for you. Those millennials are weird.
Yeah. So it seems like, there's people out there who are just not interested in going to a restaurant.
How could I be so?
Richard Hughes says no cutting back on the Hooters.
Well, might have to.
Mr. FNH says Hooters food is shite. I think that probably depends where you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So there you go. So the Hooters has troubles. Too many millennials. Too many people who are just not interested in real women.
Well, if maybe
that kind of thing.
If maybe some of the millennials had a real job and they could afford to pay for their own food, maybe they could go out to Hooters then. If they moved out of mom's house.
Yeah. What can you make for like some of the snowflakes out there? Could you do like a male version of Hooters? Like you go to the store and there's just dudes with big cod pieces.
Oh,
would that help Hooters? You don't like that? You wouldn't go to that place, Walter?
Look.
What about Peggy? Would Peggy like something
Hooters is like McDonald's. What happens every time McDonald's tries to go fancy? They always bail out and go back back to the greasy hamburger.
Yeah, I don't picture myself going out for like a nice fancy date with Lola and going, let's go to McDonald's.
No.
As a matter of fact, when I first met her, I tried to get her to go to McDonald's. She was really mad about it.
Well, she expected a little bit more than that.
Yeah. So,
who doesn't like McDonald's?
Lola. It's not that she doesn't like McDonald's, but
he was trying to chip out when he.
That's not a fancy date.
Why did she marry you again? Try to take her on a first date to McDonald's? Golly. I at least did better than that.
It was a thought.
We went and had beer.
You know where me and Peggy went out eat the first time?
Where?
Went to the Columbia restaurant on we used to be on Harbor Island.
Oh, okay. Harbor Island. Did we ever go there? I can't remember.
in Tampa.
Yeah, if you want to pay twice as much as you should for Cuban food, go on.
We had a great time.
It's an experience. It's just too expensive.
Well, yeah, it's not there anymore. So
yeah, John Dieter says gender neutral Hooters.
No
honkers. No. Can we call it honkers?
Yeah. I wonder if the ladies would like that.
I know.
Tyven says Hooters is for Hooters. Chester's is for the guys. Hooters is for girls. Chester's. I never heard of Chester's. That's Tyven better go trademark that right now. And can you imagine you go into the first Chester's and then Tyven is there, like no shirt, big cod piece. That's something to mess your brain vision up for a long time.
That just replaced the image of the crack horse.
Yeah. Shout out to the Black Diamonds Guns and Gears guys that are in the chat. So there you go. Okay. All right. So that's, I don't know if there's any other like news going on. Let's see. What's this?
For you millennials. Yeah, you can. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Yeah. For you millennials that just can't. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Apparently we're not birthing any men that are attracted to women anymore. Next thing you know, all the strip clubs will be going out of business.
Yeah. You know, I've never gone to a strip club. I've always been too concerned that somebody will see my car in the parking lot and judge me like way too harshly.
Yeah. If I drive past the strip club now and I see an orange Mustang out there,
you're gonna be like,
even if it's not you,
take pictures.
Yeah.
Put it on like Facebook.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go baby face. I'm gonna do a big arrow.
We know where he's at.
And Marley's gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
Has anybody? Yeah. Do you guys know anybody that's ever been there to the strip club in Micanopy? That little like trucker, dirty ass.
I know where you're talking about. No.
I had a friend in high school that went there, and they said that it was like the grossest establishment they've ever been to.
Yeah, I hear lots of terrible things about it.
Yeah.
So, which I don't believe because this is a college town. You would think in a college town to be like, you know.
Do we even have? Does Gainesville have strip clubs? I don't think we do we?
Yeah, it's called that place that you just mentioned.
Other than the one in Micanopy, like Gainesville proper, I don't think we have one.
Yeah, I think school started with just a new crop of freshman girls. So there's a strip club right there.
Yeah, but that's not how it works. Kiaski says Cafe Risque. I think is the name of that.
That's along 75. Yeah.
So is Kiaski in Gainesville? I didn't know that.
Maybe.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. So let's see what else we got going on. Do you guys have any news things that you wanted to talk about?
I got distracted when you were talking about Hooters. I was looking at Hooters.
Yeah, Walter's like checking right now to make sure his Hooters is not in danger.
It'll still be there. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
No
so
worries.
There you go. Walter has a frequent flyer card to that place.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife likes to go there. What am I supposed to say? She's friends with all
it's nice. It's nice. That's pretty, it's pretty cool. I like the environment and everything in there. I mean,
just family friendly.
Yeah. And when we go in there, we're usually just talking. We don't even notice the waitresses or anything like that.
Well, never.
No. So, has this hurricane hit Hawaii yet? Not yet, right? Right now, they're all bracing, getting ready for that. So if you're in Hawaii, get ready. Hopefully you have all your supplies and you've thought about it.
The volcano stuff fell off the news here too. They haven't been talking about that at all.
Yeah, has it chilled out? I don't know.
No, probably not.
Yeah, another perfect storm. Imagine volcanoes going up and hurricanes hitting at the same time. The only thing worse could be is that Obama would also be in Hawaii at the same time. That's the only thing. No? Crickets? No one found that.
I'm just reading that Al Sharpton committed $4.5 million tax fraud or something.
Oh, yeah. He owes a ton of money.
Isn't that old news? Yeah.
It is.
But Guns and Gear posted it on his personal Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I guess, with Manafort getting 8 counts of tax profits or whatever. Yeah, I didn't realize Sharpton was, that great at filing his taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go after the Manafort guy, but we let the Muslim terrorist that killed the kid.
Can you? I can't understand it. My brain can't wrap itself around that.
Oh, I can.
There's something going on there that they don't want us. There's something involved in that.
No,
I don't
think it's that deep.
This conspiracy theorist type, but it's not why did they bulldoze it immediately after? There's more to it.
It's the people that are making the decisions there that are known for doing stuff like that, or having a soft side to that. Those people.
I think there's also, you're going to find out at some point, maybe you'll never find out, there's probably some agent or something like that was undercover there.
I don't think.
And there's some reason why they just buried that place so quickly.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that's just not normal in my personal opinion, but you know, I mean, they buried it. And then there was like a kerfuffle about this guy the suspect who killed Molly Tibbetts, the guy who they're saying did it. Like people saying he's an illegal immigrant. No, he's not an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, he is.
That's what. Yeah, I think all of that's in the news. That's in question of whether apparently he's supposed to be legally in Iowa. So he was legally there in Iowa, or whatever. So that's a situation there that's going down. Pretty sad, pretty terrible.
And the car that was seen in the video, some video is not registered to him. So there's somebody else.
Other people involved in it. Yeah. So, you know.
Well.
Yeah, there you go. So that's gonna be news or whatever. Some guilty pleas. What do you think about all the stuff going on around Trump right now, Walter? Like with
well,
you know,
the Manafort thing doesn't involve Trump directly, because that's his own private stuff.
Do you think at some point down the line he's gonna pardon him?
I don't know. Maybe later.
I think he'll let him do a couple years.
later.
Well, no, you didn't see that he came out saying won't accept a pardon from the president because he's a crook or something like that.
Who said he won't accept a pardon from the president? Manafort?
Oh, that wasn't Manafort. That was the other guy. Won't accept pardon. I can't remember.
Cohen?
Yeah, I think it was Cohen.
I thought Cohen rot in hell.
Yeah, he was like, Trump's a crook. I won't accept an apology, or I won't accept a pardon from him. It's like,
well, he could go to jail. Rot in hell then, yeah.
I don't care. That's like, why do we care? It doesn't hurt any of us. You're the one that's going to sit in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what he's got going on there other than something with Stormy Daniels. I mean,
I don't know.
You know, I don't know how much is really going on there, but you know.
Yep. Nothing.
Will Killer Keller says Cohen is being represented by Lanny Davis, a Clinton lawyer.
Yes, I
imagine
that. Understand that?
Yeah.
Imagine that. You've got to keep it in the family. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. So
follow the money. Always follow the money. It'll set you free. Who is paying for the Muslims camp out there? Follow the money.
That's a really good question.
Follow the money.
Yeah.
Who
the money is not going to be followed. They buried the camp.
Who bailed the dude out? Follow the money. If you live out in the desert like that, how do you get bail?
So who did? Do we know who bailed him out?
I don't know. I'm just saying it's not. You know, I don't know if that stuff that's probably not public information.
They didn't put him on a bail. They put him on the judge, which was even more crazy to me, didn't require. They were $20,000 bail apiece for each of the 4 or 5 people. But it's the type of bail where you don't pay it unless you don't show up to court. So they got released with an ankle bracelet and the promise that you better show back up or we're going to charge you $20,000. Yeah, it's like I don't think they give a shit about that.
You see the smiles that guy had after that? He was like ear to ear grin. Woo! Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, Will Killer Keller says the judge gave them signature bond. So who's their lawyer? Who's their lawyer?
I don't know.
We'll find out. Probably Lanny Davis. Yeah. Someone in the Clinton Foundation.
Yeah, or the Southern Poverty Justice thing, whatever that is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. You know what? Let's go talk. Do you want to should we discuss? Let's go into discussing the sale of the Keg 12s. Can we do that?
We can do that real quick. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk about the Keg 12 sales.
Okay.
They're about to go down. But first, show the. I didn't bring in a Keg 12, but let's show the Keg 12 and explain to the folks out there, Walter.
Okay.
What exactly is a Keg 12? Okay.
Well, a Keg 12 is, and this particular one here is a Mossberg 500 that has been shortened to about 7 1/4 inches. 2 in the mag tube, 1 in the chamber, so 3 total. We also do a 10-inch version, which is 3 in 1. With those little Mexican aguila shells, I call them, you can get it out to 4 total, 5 actually, total, in this short little package. But anyways, what they are is folding stock, folding grip, normal pump shotgun. Yeah, they work like a normal pump. Pistol grip. This happens to be an ATI grip, but most of the ones.
Shout out to ATI Outdoors.
ATI Outdoors.
Sponsor of the next range.
Yeah, you got it. Most of the shotguns we have the stock grips on them, either from Mossberg or from Remington, so it'll probably look more like that.
Yeah, but you can get the ATI Outdoors ones relatively easy.
Yeah, they're relatively inexpensive. Yes.
Yeah,
they're nice and cushy too. I like them.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, I've got one right here for the AR-15.
Yep.
You know,
plus it has a QD mount in the back on this particular.
But a single point and then.
Yep. So yes, we have these. We have the Mossbergs are available in 12 gauge. They're available in 410. We have some of those in stock, and we also have some 20 gauges in stock.
So what were the typical prices of these before?
Before. The Mossberg, I believe, was $680, and these are AOWs, so there's a $5 tax stamp. These require you got to transfer them through a Class 3 dealer or a Class 2 manufacturer in the state or place you live. Unless you're in Florida, we can do it direct. Because we're all that stuff. They are not like the Mossberg, what do you call it? So the TAC 14s, they don't qualify for that. So they're AOWs.
Okay. So $5 and you do the same time pretty much waiting as you would a suppressor or SBR.
The times have went down actually. I hear other people saying, but it would transfer from us to your local dealer, the Class 3 dealer, and then from you to him. So but anyways, we have 410s, 20 gauges, and 12s in stock. Plus, we also have 10-inch versions in stock. We're only selling what we have in stock. We're not making to order or anything like that. So then also, we build them on the Remingtons. Sorry about that. Tyvin's sending me a thing about stuff. We build them on the Remington 870, and those are all 12 gauges. This particular one has a breaching brake and a one round mag tube extension. So this guy is out to 4 in 1 with normal shells. We also have some of these in 10-inch also, where it'll take it out to 5 in 1 with the extensions. You'll have to check with us and see what we have in stock as far as 7-inch ones and 10-inch ones in the Remingtons. I'm not sure.
Okay, so everything's on sale. All of these.
Everything's on sale, right? These were eight something actually before things went on sale. So I'm going to tell you what they're going to be.
Yes. What is the sale going to be? People want to know. And how many of these do you have left? Because so once you sell out the last one of these, you're not building them anymore, except for special orders.
Well, I'm not doing special orders. I'm not going to just hey, can you?
No. Okay. So you're not even going to do special orders.
Not at the moment. No.
Okay.
I might do some special shotguns where I do like Segas or Catamount Furies or something like that, but not these. And the reason is people say, well, why aren't you going to do it anymore? Well, part of the reason is because of these things, the TAC 14 and the Shockwave, which a lot of people who don't want to mess with the NFA stuff or who can't get the NFA stuff buy this stuff. And when I mean they won't pass the background check for the NFA stuff. Now, I don't know how you would pass a regular background check and not pass a NFA one, but
yeah, I think most people out there just don't want to do the paperwork. They
don't want to mess with the paperwork, right? So instead of that, they go, oh, can I have some more to drink too, please, sweetheart? Thank you.
You can't put a pistol grip on that though, right?
On this one here?
Yes.
No, you put a pistol grip on a Shockwave, you just broke the law.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because then it's too short.
Yeah. If that's Tyven, one more again.
Yeah.
We're actually on the air, Tyven.
I know. Okay, I'll fix that.
Let's see. He's probably texting me too.
No,
yes.
I just forgot to turn the noise thing off. So, anyways, the Remingtons with a standard setup, like this, without the breacher. Now, this happens to be a 10-inch one. We also have these in 7-inch. Same price, $540, $540 plus the $5 tax stamp thing, AOW. If you want a breacher, it's $150 more because they cost us more to do and put on. And the Mossbergs are straight up $500.
Okay, 500. Okay,
those used to be like $680.
Mossberg's the better one, right?
Yeah, that's what I have. Mossberg.
Well, I think Mossberg's the nicer.
Yeah, it just depends. Some people like the Remingtons because they have steel receivers. The Mossbergs have aluminum.
Yeah, Mossberg has like the thumb. You can take the safety off with your thumb.
Yeah, Mossberg's at the top on the here. Remington's on the trigger.
Crossbow. Yeah.
If I'm just gonna go out and goof off, 9 times out of 10 I grab the Mossberg, but that's just because no particular reason. They're a little bit lighter too, which that just makes you feel more recoil. But Mossberg's 500, whether it's a 410, a 20 gauge, or a 12. And irregardless of barrel length, we do have we have actually more longer Mossbergs than we do Remingtons, I've been told. But it's what we have in stock, and when they're gone, they're gone. So if
all right, awesome. So you can save almost $200.
Yeah, if you're interested,
200.
They'll be on the website. But if you have questions, call. And that'd be probably the fastest way to order too, because then you can answer all the questions. And it will be when you buy it, it's going to be $500 or whatever the price is. So let me explain what can happen. Sometimes people, they say, "Oh, I want one of these things," and they buy it. They get transferred to the dealer, say in Ohio, for example, and then you don't pass the background check. Guess what?
That's got nothing to do with you, right? No take backsies.
Nope. Too bad. So sad. That dealer in Ohio got himself a nice shotgun. So if you're going to buy something, make sure you can pass the background check. Make sure you have a Class 3 dealer or a Class 2 that you can do the transfer through. Find out how much
that is legal where you live at.
Find out how much he charges, because some guys are real expensive and some others not so bad. I think on average for a transfer it's like $100. Just depends who it is. And if you're a kind of person that can't wait 5 minutes,
don't start into NFA.
Don't start the process, because after a couple weeks and you're fucking freeing out. Once you
don't like those phone calls I'm taking in.
Well, once it transfers to the dealer that you're going to do the transfer through, it's not my problem anymore. It's your problem. It's a dealer up. He's a guy that'll shoot you. Yeah. So anyways, they're for sale. We're gonna sell what we got, and then once they're gone, they're gone, and then we're gonna move on to other things for the time being. And we've been doing shotguns since 2003. So it's just time to do some other stuff.
Okay.
It's time to get the CAD prints for a Virgin receiver. Just throwing that out.
That also make the carbine.
I want to make a 9mm carbine. I really do, actually, but it won't be a Glock. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, Tyven says it's not him. Wasn't me. So we're just shouting him out anyway. We're just shouting. Tyven, it was you. I know it. No, it wasn't.
We love you, Tyven. We love you, Tyven.
Yeah.
It'll, like I said, they'll be on the website too. So check that out if you're interested, or give us a call, and we'll make it happen. If you want to get in the KEG-12, it's time to do it. And that's competitively priced with the Mossbergs.
It's what is it?
Competitively.
Competitively?
Blah, 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 blah.
It's like Hank trying to say Camaro.
It's
I can say Camaro really easy.
It is not.
Camaro.
It's Camarly priced, okay?
That's right.
With the Mossberg makes an AOW now, but I've seen the Mossberg AOW, and the grip up front is wiggly loose, and it just
they have an AOW now.
Yes, they make these.
They're all over that.
Yeah, it's kind. The grip is loose. I didn't like the way it fell. I mean, you know, I didn't.
So Mark Wagner has a question. He says, between the Shockwave and 50 cal upper restrictions, etc., what's Walter's business plan for the future?
We'll have to see. I don't know exactly. No, we're making the stocks. The stocks are can't make that stuff fast enough. It seems like.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, that definitely
really good.
More.
There's other things in the wings. I think right now Walter is trying to figure, trying to figure out what's going to be more commercially viable, because it takes time to see these things.
If I have 25 of these things sitting on the shelf, they're not. It's not like they're not collecting interest. They're not getting more valuable. They're just sitting there. So it's time to make them go away and move on to something else. You know? Because we can do some I guess one of the things I don't like to have is stuff sitting around. It's not moving. It's just like it. Yeah. It's just, you look at it, you walk in, you go, damn, we need to sell those things. They're not making me any money sitting on the shelf, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are going to be other things coming up.
Oh, yeah. We're working on
there are the stocks, and there's Walter still doing stenparts.com.
Oh yeah. A lot of people don't even know about that because they're not into that stuff. But, plus, I got lots of that kind of stuff to do too. More things to do. So and the 50 cal thing is not over completely. It's kind of in a limbo right now, and even if the uppers go away, well, even if I have to serial number the uppers, we'll serial number the uppers in the end, but that hadn't been 100% determined yet. Pretty soon.
Do you know if any other companies got those letters?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
I know at least 3 other ones got it. So for sure. So
Nico Ghost Gunner says he's getting a KES tail hook in the future.
Yep.
So
tail hook. Is that a thing?
What?
Oh, KES tail hook, compact entry stock.
So basically all of this stuff.
No, I know.
Well, whether it's
tail hook would be dope.
Oh, it would be. Yes, if you do a keg one, it would be
possible, good. Walter?
What's that?
Is a keg with a tail hook a possible thing?
Keg? What do you? Oh, like
a keg 12?
Keg 12.
It has to be a virgin receiver, right?
To get it under that thing, yes, correct, yes.
Damn. Okay, that's.
I mean, making it a shotgun receiver is not hard, but here we go. We're jumping right back into the market where there's other stuff already going on, and plus you got to have the other parts to go in that.
Well, what about a virgin shotgun receiver that takes magazines?
What style of magazine?
That's already being done though.
A Glock style magazine? Is that what you're saying?
No. If you have Glock 12 gauge, you could do Glock, 410.
Just a Glock carbine. That's what you do.
Get that Glock and stuff out of your mind.
So how many different people are making 12 gauge magazines? Because
you got Remington and Mossberg both making a 12 gauge mag fed shotgun. You got the Black Aces Tactical, who started the whole thing.
Right.
Then you got the Hurricane Butterfly guns, which are Chinese, by the way, if anybody doesn't know. Chinese imports. He brings in raw receivers, and they configure them in different ways. There's all that going on. And I just don't. Plus, the Turks, aside from the Shockwaves, the Mossberg and the Remington, there's a Turkish import that's like that also, if I'm not mistaken. That's a lot cheaper even than those. So it's just, I'm just kind of burned out on it. I don't want to try to reinvent the wheel. Let's invent something new, or for the newer guns coming in. And there's a lot of stuff to make, a lot of accessories that don't require.
Boss Hog says he sure like to get his hands on the Keg 412 or 410. You should call up Safety Harbor Firearms and put in an order because
that's there you go, man. Because once they're gone from me, they're gone. Now, what I do have, if anybody's interested, and I will be doing this, I have the parts for the grips, right? I have lots of those parts sitting that we had made. I'm probably going to put them together as like parts kits. And I'll be selling those parts. So if somebody wants to build something of their own, which I won't be responsible for that end result. But
I was just for who was it? Archangel mentioned 80% lower, like an 80% kit. It doesn't really make sense because if you do it yourself, you have to Form 1 it, which is $200. You can't Form 1 a $5 tax stamp.
Yeah.
So if Walter does it for you, it's a $5 tax stamp.
Right.
Which sucks. Yeah, if I could Form 1 a $5 tax stamp, it'd be awesome. I'd be all over it. But I got to pay $200 for what would otherwise be a $5 tax stamp.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Also, take a look at this link that I put. I think the Archangel also asked about that.
Stock AK.
I thought you were under.
It's out of stock.
Yeah, and
it's in the chat.
And opt out of gun control says, "I thought you were under an NDA to not discuss the Glock 12 gauge. It's coming."
The Glock 12 gauge. Every time you turn around, there's a new 12 gauge shotgun from Turkey. There's a bullpup this and a bullpup that.
Why do they have so many damn?
And Standard Manufacturing made them too. Standard Manufacturing actually has like they've got a bullpup and a regular one. Believe it or not, they actually did 2 guns and put Hank Strange on it, and then never sent it for me to test.
Wow.
So we need to call them and get it to try.
And then they shipped them to people, and someone was like, "Why the hell does my gun say Hank Strange on it?"
Are you serious?
And sent it back. Sent it back to the factory, and then
hilarious.
That's chintzy. That's chintzy. You know.
So we still haven't gotten them to test. I'm trying to get them to send it to us so we can test it, because these ones were made in America, and it'll be cool to see how those go. So.
Justin E, I would love to play with a 10 gauge, but I don't have a 10 gauge. So,
an 8.
I have done a 3.5 inch one for a guy. I did
an
8
or a 10.
Oh, it was 12 gauge, but 3.5 inch.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
But that's a pretty big shell too. That's the big old long, it's
Super Mag or something.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. You're kind of limited on your 10 gauge options. I think the only people that make a 10 gauge is Browning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I thought Iraq Veteran did a video on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think I saw something because Eric is crazy about, he likes the 10 gauge, I think.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably be doing some shotgun stuff for fun, like some Catamount Furies and Segas. I know I'm going to be doing some Segas.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And stuff like that. But
I don't know why.
I don't either. But anyways, we will be selling these parts for this here too. So if you do it yourselfer, and you can put this kind of grip on a regular shotgun too. It doesn't have to be a short barrel. So just some things to look out for, because I have lots of those parts.
Okay, very cool. I think Babyface has something he wants to show us. He has his gun, and then we'll go. Yeah, I thought you had a secret gun you wanted. You were showing us. Did you just buy this case? Is that all you bought? Was this little zippered case?
Today I picked up a 2245.
Oh, right.
And just for Hank, I did this to it.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that.
Nice. It
actually, because it's white lettering with black, it actually looks pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, that looks really good. I'll tell you what, send me some pictures with that on both sides or whatever, and you can keep those grips.
I will do that.
Yeah, there you go. It does look good. It does look good.
It looks really sweet with that on there. So
yeah.
I didn't like them on the 1911 as much as on here. It looks freaking cool.
Yeah, man. That's really awesome. I really like that. Yeah. Make sure you send me some pictures.
Yeah, will do. I will get a picture over to you. So I'll take some actual quality ones, not the junk ones I sent the other day.
Yeah, and for anyone who wants to know, I'm planning to go up there and see Sam in St. Augustine sometime in the next couple of weeks and do more videos on these particular 1911 grips that he has out there, because I think that's something really cool that he just got into.
So that first thing is that pistol threaded on the barrel.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a 2245 light.
Yeah, isn't he throwing it? Yeah, there you go.
Get that.
Boom!
Boom!
Yeah, with the grips, it's actually pretty cool. It needs a red dot, so I think it needs like a I'm not gonna spend the money on an RMR. I'll probably get like a what's the one? The Viper, the Razor Viper. Because they're like $200 versus like $600.
Which K12 is your favorite, Walter?
But yeah,
okay.
This looks awesome.
Yeah, that does look pretty good. And by the way, I think it's missing like two things now that really needs. One, it needs to be full auto. It needs to be full auto. And two, it needs to be a bullpup.
So we need to take the magazine and like up front somehow like that.
Yeah, there you go.
AOW, boom.
Yeah, no, those new grips from Andrew's Custom Leather look really sweet on there. Actually,
yeah, they look really sharp.
Yeah, that's real classy.
Now what you need is a suppressor wrap with that same stuff on it.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that's movie. That would be
collection.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's very cool. Make sure you send me those pictures, and we'll definitely get into it. So here, I'm gonna jump into this really quick and show you guys. I'm gonna unbox something. I just opened it. So it's the PL2 Valkyrie from Olight in here. LED. This is a
something like that, right? I don't have one. This is a different company.
Yeah, so I believe that this is over 1,000 lumens. Hold on a second.
Is that rechargeable or battery output?
This one is battery, I believe. I'm taking out the package here. And I'm going to lock it on me so that you guys can see this is not even available yet, but I'm going to tell you guys how to get the OD. Check that out.
You
actually
drive to Hank's studio with his keys when he's not there and just take it home with you. That's what I'm going to do.
So there it goes. Very cool. And let me see what else is in the box. So it's just the instructions and
wait, somebody said 1200
Allen
lumens.
key.
Is that 1200 lumens?
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
Yes, it is 1,200 lumens. The PL2.
That's nuts.
Yes, it's amazing. Right, and you can get this but it's special order starting Friday, right, Lola? Yeah, you can get this in FDE. That's what this is, and you can do it starting this Friday. Lola's going to put a link or something like that. Well, no, I don't think she could do the link yet, but I'll probably pull out a snippet from this video and put. Oh, it's already in here. Okay, it's already in the description. There you go. All right, woman. So the PL2 Valkyrie in FDE, you're going to be able to custom order this thing starting on Friday. And we have a link there, but you guys have to wait until Friday. I'm going to open this up right now. And you got, usually you have to take out those little yellow things. And here's the batteries. So it's these 123As. Uses two of those.
You know what the price is looking like for it?
Lola, what's the price looking like? I don't know.
I mean, that's direct competition with the new Surefire. So if it's less than $300, well, the street price is looking like $200 for the Surefire. If it's less than that, I'd say it's a win.
Yeah, Olight is probably going to be less than that. I'm pretty sure. So there we go.
If they bring it in at like 120, that's probably a damn good deal.
Yeah, let me see. I
was gonna say, do you know what it look good on? It look good on a
there you go, man.
5.0.
Oh, wait a minute! Look what I just found.
Oh, look at that!
Ooh,
now,
what is that?
All kinds of
this
guns
is the GSG Firefly. The
22. Oh, 22. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta work on getting an adapter for the threads on the front. It seems these 22 guns, every one I get has different threads on the front. They can't make up their damn mind and keep something standard. So I don't know.
All right, so I'm going to put this on here, and let me see. Is that there we go. And test the robustness of the light. Whoa! Okay, that is definitely that is definitely 1,200 lumens. Check that out. There you go. Boom.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that is some serious. So I'll do it behind me so you guys can see how. I mean, that just changed my lighting. Here, let me lock it on me here for a second. Wow. So I'm shooting it up to the ceiling.
It looks so much brighter in there now.
Look at that! Look at that light that's coming off of that. That is no joke.
It's really nice.
Look at the difference in that. Wow. And it feels good too. It's really. I'm gonna try to get you guys a better look at this here. Turn it around. Really nice. Really nice. There we go. Show you the super brightness of this. And I'm gonna, let me just give some quick details, babyface. Hold on 1 second here. Okay. So let's see, where did that go? How did I lose that? All right, so the 1200 lumen PL2 FDE color weapon light is up for pre-order this coming Friday. And let's see. So the pre-order period is between August 24th and the 31st. So you buy one, you get 25% off. You buy two, you get 30% off. So, and prices, I don't know if Lola has the exact prices, but obviously it's coming out and you'll be able to pre-order it. This is like an early release kind of thing that we have going on here. So there you go. So if anyone wants any more details on that, I'll pull out a snippet from this video and we'll throw that up sometime while I'm out in Okeechobee, which that's going to be Saturday the 25th, by the way, for anyone who wants to join us there. I know I saw a bunch of people in the chat. Michael Pro says he's going to be there. Saw some other people that are going to be there in the chat. Okay, sorry about that, babyface. Go ahead. What is he up to?
I was going to ask Walter if Tyven asked him his favorite suppressor for the 50. I didn't know if Tyven bugged you. I was just going to say, I think you have what, the Atlas Defense?
I have one of theirs, but you have, and I also have one from Anzio Ironworks, who's local.
And I don't know that company.
So, let me just jump back in here. So the PL2, the regular black bodied one that you can get, right? Not this FDE one. I'm seeing that like on Amazon for about $100.
That's a good deal for 1200 lumens. That's crazy.
Yeah, and so with when you order one, you're getting like 25% off of that. So just think about that.
It's not bad.
So that's like $75, and then you can get the nice
FDE and 1200 lumens.
I like that.
Right.
Easily.
Yeah, absolutely. It starts Friday. What's that? What are you trying to say?
I was showing it's 20% off 110.
Okay. All right, Lola. Whispering doesn't help me.
He's deaf. He can't whisper. Oh, he's got his ears on.
Yeah. So Lola always like comes in and tells me something real quietly, and I'm like, it would be more efficient to just say it. Yeah, because the folks, you guys always like to hear from Lola, but I don't know. She's always trying to like hide out and not, not be heard or something like that, or not disturb us. So there you go. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Babyface, no sneaking in here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This
would look good. This would look good on that. This would look good. If you sneak in here, take this thing. You better send me pictures. That's all I'm telling you. So you know how that goes. All right. So what else we got? What else are we looking at here?
Trying to look. Is there anything in the news going on? Any good news? It's been a slow gun week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think the whole summer is kind of slow for gun stuff. There's not a lot.
I think I saw it on the Firearms blog. Did you see where the Russians are coming out with a new 308 AK type gun?
No. It's cool though.
I think it's pointed more towards a military market versus the civilian market. But yeah, it was in I think it was on the Firearms blog. I saw that.
Do you know what that's going to be called?
Oh,
AK-308. It's literally called the AK-308. It's going to be an
AK-308.
Yeah, the video that's in that article is of the old one. It's not of the new one. Because it's got different design features. Does anybody in the chat have any experience with the XTAR EP9? The all polymer 9mm carbine?
Oh, that real lightweight thing?
Yeah.
I've seen it and handled it at SHOT Show. It's very lightweight, but I've never shot one.
Yeah, I was checking it out a couple weeks back, and kind of interesting. I don't think my stock will work with it without modifications. That's the only thing, because it has a different kind of buffer system, and it works a little differently than normal. So
are they actually available? Because a lot of times when I see those, they're not actually available. I just see the prototype. Yeah. So are they actually available now?
I think they are. I think they do. I think they sell them direct though. I don't think they're not going through distributors or anything.
Yeah. Devil-eyed Elvis says to Babyface, the AK-308 is based on a 100 series.
Yeah, so that's the 100 series is, I think, their newer AK series. So instead of like the slanted gas block, they're using a 90-degree gas block. Basically, that's what's currently in production and being used by their military. It's like the AK 105, 106, and 107 are the 5.56, 5.45, and 7.62 guns. So it'd be cool if they bring out a 308. It's interesting that they would go with a NATO cartridge because they hate NATO everything.
Yeah, Walter. Speaking of NATO,
do you remember? I think I forwarded this to you, Hank. The Israeli chick on Instagram shooting the bullpup.
I didn't see it.
You didn't get that? I thought I forwarded it to you.
No.
It's a nice bullpups. She's got nice bullpups. Yeah.
Very cool. DCG44 says the 308 AK will be called unavailable.
Well, yeah, naturally. This is designed for export, for military sales, I think, is what it is. So.
Yeah.
Which, it's not
yeah, I'm trying to see. There's a couple things on the firearm blog. I see that Battle Arms has the Glock 19, a new Glock 19 barrel from them. Everyone's making Glock 19 barrels, but it looks cool.
Talk about getting into the worst, most saturated market ever.
Yeah.
God.
Well, yeah. I mean, let me make a Glock carbine. Yeah.
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 Start picking out some Glock parts. Because
there's not enough.
Not enough of those on the market.
No, not enough.
You should make some AR-15 lowers. That's
That's what we're missing. I see there's also something here. What is this?
Happen to have 180% lowers. If you don't know that.
Yeah. So are they going to be turned into something, or am I going to have to buy like 50 of them to put away so I can use my ghost gunner?
Well, if Hillary Clinton would have been elected, they would have been turned into money. But when people go buy a $39 lower,
it's not worth it.
Yes, when I had my lowers, I sold them because people just wanted one because I made it. And I think people do collect lowers from different manufacturers just to have all the different ones. But
I do.
It's just an AR lower. One day when we're completely bored, we'll do it. But I don't see that happening anytime soon here because there's lots of other things to do. So.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting time. Strike Industries has new short buffer tubes for AR pistols.
I saw that.
By
the way, folks, if Safety Harbor Firearms has a short buffer tube, also, if you want what I call a real pistol buffer tube,
that's the shortest I've seen. The stubby.
Yeah, we have a bunch of those too. It uses the.
Do you have to get the little buffer insert or something?
Yes, it's basically the compact entry stock buffer and all that stuff, just minus the stock.
What? Do you sell those as a kit?
Yeah, we do actually.
There you go. So if anybody wants that,
I don't have
because that's the shortest. That's about the shortest you can go.
There is another one that's a little bit shorter, but ours works really well the way it is, and I didn't want to try to add insult to the working thing. So, but it's about yay long. So it's. If I'd had one here, I'd show you, but I didn't bring one home today. So next time. We got plenty of those in stock too. So.
Yeah. So check this out. I'm looking now at the Truth About Guns.
Okay.
So here's a headline: Man breaks into home with Smith & Wesson spoken here sign and gets shot on sight. I'm guessing he didn't read the sign.
Yeah, he picked the wrong house that day.
Yeah, so this is seriously is a sign. It's two Smith & Wessons crossed. Looks like single action guns, and then it says Smith & Wesson spoken here. In this case, 24-year-old Christian Herbert decided to break into a rural Utah home. Utah.
Yeah,
rural Utah.
You're in the wrong market for that.
In spite of at least two warning signs, the second sign posted directly above the Smith & Wesson sign with cross revolvers above features a smoking 1911 and reads "Takes courage to be free." And so both of these signs were posted. So once Herbert managed to force his way into the home, the homeowner shot him in short order.
Of course.
They called the police, who sent help as quickly as possible, according to a neighbor. The sheriff deputy came on up on a pickup like he was shot out of a cannon. The homeowner is described as a little bit elderly. They do have some disabilities. They did fear for their lives, and they did shoot at the invader, whoever pulled the trigger.
Guessing will not be charged.
Yeah. So the story doesn't end there. After being shot multiple times, Herbert stripped naked, walked outside the home where he was met by 4 deputies.
What the hell?
Ready with tasers.
All right. Grandpa, you got to do the coup d'etat shot.
Yeah.
You gotta finish off Herbert or whatever.
Yeah, but listen, it required the combined effort of all 4 of them to subdue the man with tasers. 4.
I think
so. This guy was high. This guy was he was not high. He was drugged up. So just think of what he could have done to these elderly, disabled people there in the home. So that's good news.
Okay, the story right above that story.
Mm-hmm.
Australian man who printed 3D replica guns get 50 months suspended sentence, 12 months probation. They didn't even work. They just looked like real guns. He printed them.
I can tell you, Australia sucks donkey dicks. Okay, I could just tell you that right now. And unfortunately, we got a whole bunch of Australian actors in America.
Well,
like, I don't know why. Why don't they just stay in Australia where you can't even print a 3D gun? Even if it doesn't work. That's just, that's terrible.
They also taxed the Gotti in Australia. So
yeah. Well, that's why they're all here in America.
That's why they're here,
yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, that sucks. And then I saw this thing in there as well. Israel eases gun control, up to 500,000 new carry permits approved.
Hell yeah, that's good to hear.
Oh, well, arm the folks. I think Israel, I mean, they've always been under threat in Israel. But if you arm everybody, then it's much way harder to.
Yeah, why do they even have to get permits in Israel?
Everybody should strap up.
Well,
you're in Israel.
There are other folks that live amongst the Jewish folks too.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning there's Palestinians and other people of other ethnicities. Yes, so they must
the non-native folk.
Yes. So we just don't want to start handing them out in the street corners.
If you're born in Israel, like if you're born in Israel, they should slap you on the butt and give you a gun.
That's exactly right.
So
I like to see that girl that was shooting that Tavor slapped in the butt and get.
I can do that.
I get the post on Instagram of the army chicks that are in various armies in different countries, ones that are really hot. And man, the Israeli girls in the IDF, a lot of them are smoking. So I'm sure there's some scary ones too, but a lot of them are smoking hot.
Yeah, it's weird how all those IDF pictures that get posted are just hot chicks walking around with guns. That's so why would you do that?
There's got to be some uggos there. There has to.
Well, that goes without saying. I get there get plenty of posts of American chicks that are in the army too that are pretty smoking hot. But then again, there's some real one's pushing the envelope. Yeah. Bless their heart.
Listen, if you're a woman and you're into guns, you just look better to me automatically.
That's true.
I'll just put that out there. Did you hear? There was this thing that I think I heard about this on Philip DeFranco last night, but it made me laugh. It was either last night or something. But so there's this Puerto Rican chick in New York. She convinces 100 guys. Babyface, look this up because so she convinces 100 guys in New York City to show up on a date with her at the same time. and it turns like
dozens of dudes into weirdest Tinder date ever. Yeah,
so they all show up and she makes it like there's cameras and everything there, and she turns it into like a game show thing for YouTube or whatever, and she starts eliminating them. So she does crazy things like if you're overweight, you're out.
If dude showed up to Union Square for a Tinder date on Sunday, only to learn that they will all meet the same woman, and she wanted them to battle it out, quote, Hunger Games style for her heart.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But there was a whole bunch of crazy shit, like her stipulations. If you're overweight, she's like, you're out. If your ex-girlfriend broke up with you, you're out. Because she trusts their judgment over yours. See, she's had things like, if you could even imagine yourself supporting Trump, you're out. All this stupid. The crazy thing about it is, if dudes did something like that, that would be so much like misogyny.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yeah. What I don't understand, like, why are those guys? You're out. Yeah, and if you look at the video of it, these guys are just standing there. What would have been awesome is if those 100 men actually had the freaking cojones to just go, oh yeah, guess what? You're out, bitch.
Yeah,
exactly.
Turn around and walk up out of there. Yeah.
Okay. Did you see the story about Iraq? Is even Iraq is realizing that gun control doesn't work. So what they're doing, they've made it easier to own in Iraq. and I guess people are buying, including women. So
of course,
because it was really tough at first, and what happened was, of course, when you make it hard to get guns, illegal guns become the thing. Yep. So they realized that wasn't the answer. So they made it easier to make it legal, and then they can issue permits and do all that stuff, and people feel safer, I guess. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. It's an article. They show the guns, like this gun shop in Iraq. Oh, cool, man.
Yeah,
cool stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get my guns in there.
That's right. You gotta get some export passes.
Yeah. I don't know if you could. Well,
yeah, I think gun control doesn't work anywhere, man. It only serves to have only the bad guys with guns.
Oh yeah.
And then good guys in terms of police who aren't there when you need them.
Oh yeah.
So
looks like they got a lot of Turkish shotguns in there too. So
of course they do.
Yeah, that's just right down the road from Iraq.
Yeah. So there you go. Also in the news, Cody Wilson. I know that there's there's different things going on. Yeah, going on with DefCAD, and they're looking for support for their legal fees. I'm trying to find.
I already put some money up. I vote everybody else does too.
Yeah. Do you have a link to that? I'm trying to find it. I thought I had it.
It was on. If you just go to defcad.com, DEFCAD. I can put it in the chat. They're looking. So they have fought their previous legal battle completely alone, without any funding from everybody. Now that they're being sued by 21 states, 21 attorney generals of 21 different states, they're asking for some help in funding the defense. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's actually a great thing. They're asking, I think, $400,000 total to defend it. Let me see.
Yeah, if we can, let's throw up some links here.
Here you go, defcad.com. It's totally, if somebody else ever needed that as well to have a, GoFundMe sort of thing, I would totally put in on that too, but hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I see Forbes also has an article up that went up, I don't know how long ago this article went up. It says Amazon now offers Cody Wilson 3D printed gun code in book form. I don't know.
What? How does that even work?
I don't know if that's still being offered on Amazon. So I guess there's a book about it. The future of 3D printed gun files is now being deliberated by a judge in the state of Washington. At stake is whether or not Defense Distributed founder Cody Wilson be able to republish computer files that would let users print a plastic gun called the Liberator that fires real bullets. But as the judge deliberates on a hearing that can conclude on Tuesday, some old-fashioned technology, a book, is already for sale with the code on a website run by one of the largest companies in the world. You can go to Amazon. Wilson told Forbes the Liberator code is in a book in a couple of different formats.
Well, you can support him by buying the book too, then, right?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna open up this link. Oh, it says page not found.
From the one that I linked?
No, for the code, for the Liberator code.
Oh, they got rid of it already.
Yeah, so Amazon, I just tried to follow that page and it's gone.
Yeah, I couldn't see the leftists at Amazon doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that didn't last long. There you go. That's out of there. So the assault on freedom continues.
I bet if you do a search on Amazon for Antifa, you'll find a flag, though. Can almost guarantee that would be there.
Yeah, it looks like Lola also put up something for DevCAD, for the DevCAD GoFundMe. I don't know if it's actually a GoFundMe, but
it's
I know
not.
that
They're running it themselves.
Yeah, and they're accepting Bitcoin.
Yep.
Etc. So I think there's something on there about Bitcoin being matched.
I think it's a worthwhile defense because it's, I mean, First, Second Amendment. There's a whole bunch of things that could be factored into it because it could be considered art.
Yeah, I don't know all the details, but maybe he was a little bit like too much like "fuck you" in your face kind of thing to everybody.
I think so. I think so.
There's times for that, and there's times to just stay low.
Yep.
You know, and the leftists are looking for people to knock down now. So, you know.
Also, but you know, at the same time, someone has to fight these fights, and he stepped up to fight the fight. So, you know, the least that those of us who aren't stepping up to do that right now, I'm not like arguing with what you're saying, Walter. You know, he's in a position to get up there and do this. We should probably try to do what we can to support it, share, you know, let the cause be known out there, because what will happen here is that regardless of how it came up, it's up now. And if they're allowed to continue to block this, that's that's going to be a big thing moving forward. So a big block on freedom there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the next thing they're going to go, yeah, you guys can't make your own guns. You just can't do it. You can't make.
Well, you know what happens. You know what happens then.
What?
You do it.
Yeah.
Right.
The one thing that's crazy to me is how states think that you can block the internet. I mean, you can censor the internet.
How are you going to stop?
It's crazy that they're like, oh, you know, these 21 states are like, oh, you can't have your website in our state. It's like the internet doesn't work like that. I mean, technically you can block IPs from that state, but that's ridiculous.
What is it?
You just go get a VPN and go around it.
Are they North Korea? What is it?
Exactly.
Yeah, but don't they have? Well, one, I know there's already ways to shut down the internet, right? If we all get too out of control, they can definitely shut down the internet. Can they block certain things? Can they whitelist or whatever it's called?
Yeah, I mean, you can block incoming traffic from like on your server, but it's just ridiculous because there's always a way around it. And once data is out there, it's out there for good.
Forever, yeah.
And one good thing about this is to me, it's very much a Streisand effect, where by having news and everybody cover this, it makes it, and then telling people, oh, you can't have that though.
That's exactly what they want. Then that's what I want.
It's like I have to have it.
I want it.
Yeah.
You know, like I always say, that they're going to ban a sewing machine. You're going to go out and buy a sewing machine.
Oh hell yeah!
Because
you know, I never wanted a bump stock until the Florida came out and said, oh, I don't think you should have one. And that day I was like, God damn it, I think I want a bump stock.
Yeah, bump stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy but true. Crazy but true.
I mean,
you know, listen, this stuff is already out there, so they could do what they want to do.
Yeah.
He's just standing up for the principle. He's standing up for the principle.
Yeah, I thought what he wanted to do was basically publish or make available plans. Like
that's all it is. Yeah.
Like I have on paper right up here.
Yes, that's literally all he's doing.
So you don't need to have. I mean, it's all there. Like it's there already. You just have to. It's not maybe in one spot, but it's there.
I mean, like, I can go and buy any of the books out there to show you the measurements for turning an AR-15 into an M16, or an AK into a full auto, or how to make a sear for a 1022. You can buy that and own it, and it's not illegal. You making that part becomes illegal, but having the knowledge and having the instructions to do it, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing illegal.
Yeah, it's basically modern day book burning.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Crackbot says, I'm going to buy a 3D printer that prints 3D printers that prints guns.
You know, there's one that does
that. They do.
Yeah, there's a 3D printer that can self-replicate.
Oh, so awesome.
The guys that build the small 3D printers print their parts.
Yep.
Yeah. It's too late. Genie's out of the bottle. but they're trying to establish things. A lot of this stuff is always to establish things, so those of us who obey the laws, you know, get further punished and suppressed. Are the prisoners that are manufacturing guns in prison, are they downloading 3D 3D models to build a gun? I don't think so. I think this is a pretty simple, straightforward. Royal Nunsuch can make a gun. Anybody can make a gun.
Yeah, I can make a gun out of like him. I can make one out of a pipe and a nail. Put a shotgun shell in it. We're good to go.
I so badly want to comment on that, but I'm not going to. Oh, do I want to?
You don't like the Royal Nunsuch? I like Royal Nunsuch.
You know why I don't like him?
Yeah. Okay. I understand why.
But it's not really to do with him, though, is it?
Yeah, that's not him. That's yeah. Royal Nunsuch on his own. I mean, I support the principle. Yeah. I support the principle of the Royal Nunsuch.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with him. I don't. That's not the.
Yeah.
That's not.
Strange bedfellows. Strange bedfellows.
Oh, look at that! Opt out of gun control.
Yeah. Opt out of gun control knows everything.
And all I gotta say is bless his heart.
Yeah. Look where I put that PL2 Valkyrie in.
Six out like a soul. That
Can
one
you
look. Wait. Whoa, Hex Strange, wait a second.
Caught you looking. What?
I got the FDE CZ. What are you doing?
Oh boy, now everyone's gonna tell me what they have in FDE.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Well, Friday, you know, it's gonna be out there. You can get you one. This one belongs to the Strange.
The Strange.
I'm putting my cooties on it. So I guess are these aren't just for pistols, right? I mean, you could put these on a carbine.
Yeah, how does it switch off and on? There's a regular switch
right there. There's a right there.
Is it a push? Do you push in or do you push down?
So this is the temporary, and I'm guessing.
Somebody else is asking it.
There's strobe mode. Oh my god!
Damn.
I'm gonna make people get strokes or something like that. Let me stop messing with. Wow, that is pretty vicious.
Yeah. Do you like on this is a TLR3? You push down on it like that to make it work. Does that one function by pushing inwards or by pushing down?
Let me see. I'm gonna that
you push in.
Yeah, you push. I think
you don't push down.
You push. Yeah, you push it in. You pinch it.
Yeah, so that could actually work on a rifle then too. Because the ones like this that you have to push down don't work on a rifle because you can't get your finger up underneath it when it's on your on your handguard.
So you could put your hand out on the handguard like that.
And you click it with your thumb.
And hit it with your thumb. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there you go. Someone's asking for more Lola.
Ray Bazola.
Yeah. Okay.
Does anybody make a binary for the Tavor? I don't think they do it right now.
For the Tavor, not yet.
I have one sitting in the garage that I need to do something with.
Yeah, I guarantee you. What, a Tavor?
No, I have a binary.
Oh yeah, you need to get to work. I guarantee you.
I guarantee somebody's working on it already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's being worked on.
I don't know anything. I don't have any insight, but I would tell you something.
I mean, there's one for the Scorpion.
Yeah.
And that one's pretty good.
Yeah, the one for the Scorpion's pretty cool.
Yeah.
pretty cool.
The strange appearance of that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's great. I know there's one also for the Chris Vector. Have we tried that?
See,
I don't think we tried that.
The problem there is the Vector needs to be full auto all the time.
Period. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Michael Pro says he's having a stroke, epilepsy.
Yeah. Shooting a Vector full auto is an experience.
That's so awesome. And the double tap on a Vector is amazing. Yeah, the double tap on a Chris Vector is that's what it was built for. I think just the regular semi-auto ones are just not cool.
It doesn't take advantage of the system.
No.
Yeah. It's not cool. It's not as cool as like full auto and suppressed, man. That's the awesomeness of that. You know what I mean? Full auto and suppressed.
Don't eat earplugs and you just dump it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nothing beats that. I would go to SHOT Show all the time and just go to Chris Vector booth just to get some of that.
Oh,
so let's see.
Good.
Okay, lots of messages to me here. Devil-Eyed Elvis says someone's working on X95, currently planned for SHOT Show. So that's going to work on the Tavor as well, because basically same trigger. Opt Out of Gun Control says, can you bring the Franklin BFS for the... No, I'm not bringing any guns on Saturday. So.
He wants to use everybody else's.
Speaking of Tavor,
yeah, I thought Opt Out of Gun Control is all about one company. There you go. So, are you going to show us this video?
I got it. You got it.
Opt Out of Gun Control is only... Yeah, okay. Back up the camera, the phone. Okay, hold it right there. Okay,
there we go. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, it's like, if I was going to go meet a...
Is that standard issue for the IDF?
Yeah, X95 is what they use.
Yeah, those things are standard.
I'm talking about the bikini. I'm talking about the bikini.
Yeah, that's how they go to war. It strikes fear in the heart of their enemies.
Yeah, they should be in peace mode already. I mean,
they fall in love and just can't fight afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. I thought Opt Out of Gun Control was into the not the Franklin Armory ones. He was into what's the other company that makes these? Yeah, he is a yeah. I know who they are because I've done videos on them. But it's totally
this is the uniform for the IDF. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He says that's why he wants to get his hands on them, because he's never...
I'd like to get my hands on them as well. The ones that Walter's showing off, though.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Opt Out of Gun Control. You're going to have to come to the Hacienda sometime. Fostech, yeah. Yeah. I personally think that both of those platforms, it depends on where you put them in. So we've tried both of those companies, binary triggers. We've tried them in a bunch of different guns, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. We've tried them in just about everything other than the MP5, which we got to get done. I got to get.
Yeah, and the thing is I think that both of them, there's stuff from Fostech that works great in certain guns. I don't think it works with everything. We all know that, especially some of those things you have to adjust them. The same thing with Franklin Armory. They work great in some things, and then maybe in other things they don't work so well. And with all of them, it also depends on how you shoot. I think the Fostech ones are set up to override how you shoot. Like I ride the trigger when I shoot, and that creates some issues.
You have to be so deliberate with your finger.
Yeah. At the same time, the Fostech tends to be like more complicated. It's like a Ruth Goldberg machine sometimes with all the.
It's a what?
Huh? Isn't it Rube? Is it Rube Goldberg?
Who's Goldberg?
I don't know. What is that thing? Is it
Rube Goldberg?
Rube Goldberg.
Not Ruth. That's the candy bar. Baby
Rube Goldberg. Excuse me.
Have you guys ever watched the IT Crowd? It's a British comedy.
Who crowd? IT Crowd? Yes.
The IT Crowd. The episode where they talk about the pedal stool. You're putting her on a pedal stool. He's like, a pedal stool. That's what we think of.
Yeah.
A pedestal.
Yeah, a pedestal. Yeah. So I think, that's what I like innovation and stuff like that. So I'm not, I just look for the stuff that works, and I know certain things work in certain things better than others. So that's how that's how you
know what works in everything all the time best? A giggle.
Glock mags. Glock mags.
It works all the time. I need a 2245 with a Glock mag adapter, please, so I can put Glock mags in it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. No. What were you gonna say? Seriously. What works good in everything? Yeah, you said what works good in everything.
A giggle switch.
Oh, giggle switch. Oh, yes.
Full auto switch.
Oh.
Well, Walter, is that true? Is everything good full auto? Really?
Yes. Everything is better.
Walter's thinking about it.
Yes.
Listen, think of 50 PMG is awesome. A Browning 50 automatic is even better. Grenades are really cool. Put them in
Mark 19.
Mark 19, even better.
Yes, that's true. Okay. Also, okay.
Yeah, look at 22s. 22 AK.
Oh, that's 22s are amazing full auto, man.
Oh,
amazing.
So good.
Amazing full auto.
Everything's better full auto.
There should be a law. Put it in the Constitution. Hey, everyone has full auto 22.
That needs to be a shirt. Everything is better full auto. If that's not a shirt, it needs to be.
Oh yeah. So we got to talk. We got to ask Sam.
Call up Sam. Be like, yo, I got this right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he already has that. I'll send it to.
Everything is better full auto.
Yeah. So let me see. I'll send him the message.
He's gonna be like, bro, I've heard that like 10 times already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and so already has that shirt, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So much for that.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll say someone already has it, but we'll send it to him anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure by now he's just ignoring my T-shirt messages.
Do you text him with random T-shirt ideas?
Yeah, well, yeah.
When this comes to fruition, I want one. If it's not already a thing and we bring it to market, I want one.
What?
This T-shirt.
Oh, okay. So Chris sent me. He says, "Indeed, it is." Laugh out loud. So we need to make it. Someone sent me Barnum's Animals crackers. I've never seen that.
Oh,
before.
they've taken the cage part off the Animal Crackers boxes. Yes.
Oh, because there's no, you can't put cage on there.
The animals used to be in cages like a circus. Now they
because it is a circus. That's what it's about.
Yeah, so now they just
pulled the bars out. Yeah. I mean, those might not have been bars. Those could have been straws.
Oh, that's even worse. Woo.
Have you seen all the straw memes out there now? There's a lot of straw memes.
Yeah, we went to lunch today at a place we go all the time, and the waitress, which waited on us all the time, puts the drinks down, gives us no straws. We had we had to ask for straws. I don't like I don't like putting my lips on a cup because I don't know if that cup was really washed very well.
Yeah.
You think about it, it's like, was it really washed very well? Now your liquid's coming out of that cup, but at least somebody's lips aren't down the bottom of the cup most of the time.
Have you seen somebody brought back the possible modification meme with like a thing of straws attached to the bottom of the AR-15?
Yeah, I did see that. Okay, I'm trying to get this picture that opt-out of gun control sent, but I can't zoom in on it.
Oh, Michael Pro says Israeli boobs are better in full auto.
It's true.
I agree.
Yes, everything's better. Everything's better in full auto. I agree with that. Hopefully, we'll get Sam to make those. We'll get Forge from Freedom to make those T-shirts. Everything's better. Have you ever seen like, what is it? Southbound and Down, Eastbound, down.
Eastbound and Down. I've watched like one episode.
Yeah. So in there's a clip from that everyone memes when he's like shooting full auto and he's doing like a little shimmy. Have you ever seen that?
No, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. There's like what the heck is that? Where is that clip? Let me see if we can find it and pull it up on your phone with that. I always see people doing that meme of the Eastbound and Down full auto. Is that what it's called? Jimmy Powers machine gun?
Kenny Powers. I got it.
Kenny Powers. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Someone's got to pull that up and someone's got to pull up that GIF so that we could include it.
I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. Can someone put it up on the phone so that we can actually lock it in?
Oh, God damn it. You're so needy.
So it can be in the video.
Needy.
We want to show it in this video.
Kenny Powers machine gun shimmy. Oh, I've seen that before. I didn't know where that was from.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up, Hank.
Yeah, come on, pull it up so we can do this. That's the most amazing thing. I've got a little version of it up here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there it goes. That's so awesome. That's just so much awesomeness in that. Kenny Powers doing it. Like whenever I see that, it brings joy to me. that one little, like if our civilization ever ends and we have a time capsule and we put things in there so that future generations can see what made us happy.
That's American gun owner right there.
That's one of the things. I'm not saying it's the only thing, but it's one of the things that should be all up in there. You know, yeah, all up in there. Yeah. So that was a great show. I don't know why they never. I guess they didn't do any more episodes of that, but that was a great show. That was really cool. I enjoyed that show. Also, he did one with this guy called Vice Principals. That's also funny. I don't know if anyone's seen that.
I haven't seen that one either.
I think it was on either Showtime or HBO. Richard Hughes says my mohawk makes him happy.
Oh,
there you go.
Richard.
Yeah. And then what is it? Someone says they haven't heard of the what is that? Did someone say why haven't I heard of these gyro guns?
What?
Been around since
we're going back to the beginning?
Yeah, been around since the 60s.
Yeah.
Early 60s, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah. So, all right, we should probably start wrapping it up. What are you guys going to be doing without me? Babyface, what you getting up to?
I'm coming to your house on Saturday. I haven't told you that yet.
Oh, I'm not going to be there.
I know.
So that's good.
We're gonna.
That's good.
I'm gonna borrow the Glock 18 and the Armory arms, and come have some full auto fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got. It's actually not. It's actually converted 17. But it's it's company property, so I'm gonna bring it out. And the two developers that work for me are coming up this weekend, so I was gonna bring them to shoot some full autos. Tell Lola if she's listening. I'd like to come out.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll share that with Lola. Matter of fact, no, you tell Lola.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're trying to get me all caught up in this. So I get the first blows. Well, I won't be here, so that's what you're getting up to, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully.
All right. Okay. All right, cool. Also, let's see. Don't forget about Big Daddy Unlimited. 99 cents for the first month. You guys have some things that you're clearing out of there?
Yeah, right now it's free shipping until Friday on all suppressors.
Okay, very cool.
And we have some that are at a really good price. So if you want a suppressor, go check. We have a couple that are really, really nicely priced.
Yeah. Okay. And then Walter, speaking of sales, you guys got some sales going on.
Keg 12s. All the Keg 12s are on sale. Give us a call if you're interested. We can tell you what's available. There's only X amount of them available, and once they sold, they're gone. So, if you've been thinking about a keg, let's have a keg party. Boom.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone from the 80s remembers Crazy Eddie. You got to channel your best Crazy Eddie impersonation.
Crazy Eddie.
Remember Crazy Eddie? Okay, I guess that was a New York thing. That was a New York thing. What am I saying? Okay. You know about the donuts. Got to make the donuts. You don't know about Crazy Eddie?
I might if I saw it. It's probably been a while.
He owned like these electronics.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. And we're crazy.
Yeah, and he had these crazy deals, and then he got busted by the government for some kind of like embezzling or
maybe it was
kind of trickery scam. Yeah. I don't know. He might still be in prison. I don't know whatever happened to Crazy Eddie. So, okay, so you guys, you have that going on, right? What else is going on? You're gonna be at Okeechobee Shooting Sports on Saturday.
Yes. Me and Will Killer Keller will be down there. Yep.
All right, very cool. Very cool.
Missing out.
Yeah, you could come. You could drive down there, man. It's like 3 hours.
I got friends coming. I can't do that.
I got Glock 18.
You could bring them to Okeechobee if you want.
It's like how many hours away?
It's 3 hours.
It's whoa. It's 3 hours from my house, Hank Strange.
Oh, it's like 4.5 from us then.
No, I looked it up today. I thought it was like 3 hours.
No.
Okay. Oh.
Well, you could be if you go at warp speed, but I mean,
Oh, okay. Yes, and for anyone who wants to know, I'm not bringing the R8 because the R8 is at the Audi dealership. Something's up with my navigation, so they're checking it out. I don't think it's going to be done. If it's done in the morning and I could pick it up, fine, but I don't think I'll be able to.
If they can wash it for you in time.
Yeah, that I'm not worried about. But I took it in there today, and then I thought, oh, crap, today was my appointment to take it in there so they could take a look at it. Because there's this weird thing, like I'm on a road, and it says you're on this road over here, but I'm on this road. So they're taking a look at that to see what's up with the navigation. So also Lola says, don't forget about Hank. I don't understand why she put this Hank 10 thing on here. She says there's Olight deal info on Patreon, and Hank 10 I know is for the Fort Scott munitions. I don't know if Lola has like some other deal with that says Hank 10. I'll tell you what, everywhere you go, try to put in Hank 10, see what happens.
It's just, yeah, you never know. The internet might do something.
Yeah, but Fort Scott munitions will give you 10% off with that Hank 10 though. For sure.
You know what I'm going to do? I actually don't know if you know this, Hank, but I have all the admin rights to hankstrange.com. I'm going to put some special code on there for anybody that types in Hank 10. We'll see what happens.
You bastard. There's already problems with Hank Strange. Don't make it. Don't add more problems to it, babyface. Don't make it worse.
I got a picture SSL cert, so while I'm doing that, I might as well just like make it do something fun when I type in Hank 10.
Oh, you bastard. Okay. All right. And just remind Lola of that when you call up to ask about Saturday. So there you go. I think okay, all right, cool. Walter, what was that you're gonna say?
I ain't saying nothing. I just make a note.
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna end this. We're gonna be at Okeechobee Shooting Sports on Saturday the 25th. So everyone who's gonna meet us out there, see you guys out there. It'll be lots of fun. If you're not gonna be out there, hang tight. We'll be back on Monday. I am gonna take tomorrow and Friday off, of course. I know lots of people will be sending me messages like, where the hell's the show? But I'm letting you guys know now. And for anyone who doesn't know, let them know. And you can also just watch back episodes of the show as well. So, yeah, there you go. All right, we are out of here. Peace. We will see you guys later. Bye. We're out.